Hello, I am here with James, and I'm Jesse Brito, for those
Hi.
wondering. And today we're watching James playing Counter-Strike,
Woo.
and he is raping balls.
Not really.
Well, he's doing okay.
I'm
Raping
doing
balls is
alright.
kind
Like, for a new
is a
guy,
dirty
I
term.
guess. For a new
Yeah.
guy, I did good.
We've had the game for what? Progressively
4 days,
4
3 days.
days. Yeah, and I suck. I'm terrible, but
He's Mr. Gibson, by the way.
yeah, I'm Mr. Gibson in this
I'm
video,
Delta Force
and
2665.
I get shot in the crotchinal area many times by Mr. James.
The crotchinal.
The crotchinal area.
Anyway.
And today we're going to be talking about some stuff revolving around the Valve community and
Mostly
world.
Half-Life.
Mostly Half-Life, yeah. And it kind of goes around the
Movies.
entire idea of the movie. Now, I guess we can't consider this news because we don't have confirmation
It's
on
not
it.
news because we don't have confirmation.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know when it will become relevant. But, yeah.
Yeah, but we have two big fan-made
Predictions.
films and two big possible groups making it. Now we have Infectious Design and we have the Purchase Brothers. Infectious Design made Beyond Black Mesa. Purchase Brothers made Escape from City 17. Now, if you look on the Valve YouTube page, I don't know if you have, but if you have, you find that they favorited one video, and that's Beyond Black Mesa. Now, the thing is, they didn't call Infectious Design to go to their headquarters or anything afterwards to check it out. They were just kind of like, oh, thanks, guys, favorite. But with Escape from City 17, they didn't favorite it, but
But they called
they
them in.
invited them down. Like, they actually flew them out. And Purchase Brothers are from Toronto. I live a few cities in between from there. But they filmed it all in the train station and whatnot, and it was supposed to be a two-part series, and it came out 2 years ago.
Probably a multi-part series, but
Yeah,
the
they were
second
gonna
one
get-
was the only one that was announced.
They were gonna drag it on, but the sequel was the only one that was announced. They actually released the first one and the
In
trailer for it in 2008, and it was mind-blowing, and I loved it. But the thing is, they never released the second one, and all they released on their website was part 2 is delayed because we are currently working on a better, and we're currently working on a secret project. Now, the only reason why this would relate to Valve is because in their last interview at, I think it was a film festival or something, they said that they have to keep tight lip about what they saw at Valve and what Valve told them. And Valve has always been like this. They've always been really concerned and really
Secretive.
secretive about what their future products are going to be. And so it kind of looks right now that if anyone's going to make a Half-Life movie, it's going to be the Purchase Brothers. And Valve always, like, since day one, since Half-Life 1 was released, they're like, no one is going to make a movie about this because they're only in it
Unless
for the
they
money.
know them, trust them, and
Yeah.
they know that they'll do a
Yeah.
good job.
Because obviously we know in Hollywood that most directors are out just to make money, and these guys did it for like they did it with no, like, I think the budget was like $250, but they did an amazing job. I really hope they make it. But this kind of also relates to maybe why episode 3 is being delayed, and it's been delayed for countless years now. And
It's been 3 years since episode 2 and
yeah,
Xbox.
it's been an atrocious amount of time since Half-Life 2 Episode 3 is supposed to come out. And James, you have a marketing ploy, supposedly.
Boy, you make it sound like an evil plan. So essentially
is.
what I was thinking personally was that they should maybe release a short film. Like maybe this isn't a full-length Half-Life film that they possibly could be working, maybe a short film, and I think they should release it with the pre-order of episode 3 that kind of like enhances the like the backstory to the Half-Life universe, essentially number 2,
Yeah.
maybe before
Yeah.
Gordon got off the train or after episode 3 occurs.
Yeah. Who knows? They might give Gordon a voice. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's just better with him being silent. But whatever. It's not the first time Valve has ever done something like they've done
yeah.
things like this before to delay something to make something better.
Yeah.
The
I'm
thing is,
looking at
they've
you,
done.
Blizzard, you do this too.
Yeah, they did this with the Left 4 Dead franchise, but they kind of like did it in reverse a bit. They sped it up real quickly, and everyone hated it. But when
Yeah,
they
they
released
boycotted
Half-Life,
the bastard, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, but when they did Half-Life 2, they also had to delay it because of hacking issues, and everyone loved the game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a like win-lose situation. Everyone's kind of annoyed that Half-Life 2 Episode 3 hasn't come out, or even if it might just be Half-Life 3 in general, but everyone's kind of annoyed about that. But yet at the same time, everyone's gonna buy it because they're annoyed. Yeah,
Well,
which
they're
is
gonna buy it because of noise. They're gonna buy it because it's
buy because they're
Half-Life 2
interested
Episode
too.
3.
Yeah. Yeah, that too, I guess. And but Valve has been spending a lot of time on their Portal franchise, and
Yeah, Portal,
I
Left
love
4 Dead.
I love Portal, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm pretty sure Left 4 Dead 3 or
They
Half
haven't
Life
announced
Episode
it, but
3.
it'll eventually come. I mean, maybe 2012, because
Yeah,
it's been 2
Half
years
Life
since.
2. Yeah, it's gonna be either be next year's release is either gonna be Half Life 2 Episode 3 or Left 4 Dead 3, or possibly Counter Strike 2. And
I'm gonna be iffy on that one, but
yeah.
they're releasing 2 games this year. They're releasing Portal 2 and then Defense of the Ancients 2.
I know almost nothing about Defense of the Ancients. I've almost never heard of it. I've been on Valve's website countless times. It's not located on there, so it might be a side project that Valve is working on with another company.
It's not as well known, but it's not like it's a strategy game essentially. You might not like it.
Yeah. All right. So, other than that, whatever. I can't wait till something is released by Valve. Just something new and fresh. Like Portal 2 is obviously looks amazing. It looks brilliant.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
But
we have to play that.
Like Half-Life 2 Episode 2 had such a dramatic ending to it, like such a just a drop off.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it had this drop off, almost like like just Half-Life 2 in general did, like the explosion at the end and just boom, it ended. It kind of had that same feel to it. Like there needs to be something more to it. It can't just end there. And even if it did, Valve would say something. It'd be like, "Yeah, the game's over. Don't get your hopes up." But they didn't. They've released artwork of supposedly what's supposed to be Episode 3.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like snowy or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to do with the Borealis at the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. They're looking for the Borealis.
Yeah. But let's not go into that in case people haven't played Episode 2.
Yeah. Well, Half-Life 2 and Aperture Science from Portal are starting to merge. They're sort of turning into the same game. That's the only thing I'm going to really say about it. That way, in case you haven't played it, you're starting to see the relevance in all the different companies throughout their game. They're it's like almost everything that Valve made has relevance to something else that they made.
Except for Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead, I don't even
Unless you find like Ellis in Episode 3.
Yeah, well, Left 4 Dead was just a completely different franchise, but basically Portal and Half-Life seem to have this relevance together. And who knows, maybe Portal 2, I haven't played it all the way through. We're still waiting for the pre-orders.
Played it at all.
I haven't played it at all, so I've seen like little gameplay parts and whatnot, but who knows, maybe there's a big story twist for Portal or Half-Life in it. Who knows? There might be an announcement at the end. Valve is known for doing this kind of thing, messing around with people's minds to make them more excited for stuff, and it's a great tactic, and I love Valve. And if you have any news, any idea of what could possibly be released by Valve, or any comments in games just in general, put it in the comment section below, and we will read it. We will go over it next episode, which will probably be next week. And we're out of time, but thank you, and peace off. Do subscribe. Sorry to us because I had to take it. All right. Adios.